All right, let's talk about LinkedIn ads. We've all been there, right? You pour your budget in, hoping for amazing B2B leads, and crickets. It can feel like you're just setting money on fire. Well, today, we're going to change that. We're going to dive deep into why most LinkedIn campaigns fail, and more importantly, give you the exact playbook to fix them and actually get a return on your investment. Yeah, does this feel familiar? You check your campaign dashboard, you see the spend going up, but the leads? Not so much. It honestly feels less like you're advertising and more like you're making a very generous, non-refundable donation directly to LinkedIn. Ouch. Look, if you feel this way, I promise you, you are not alone. So many people struggle with this. But that's exactly why we're here. Think of this as a diagnostic session for your ad account. We're going to play campaign doctor, find out what's wrong, and turn that ad spend from a liability into a high-return investment machine. Okay, first things first. We have to understand the playing field. The single biggest mistake I see people make is treating LinkedIn like it's just a B2B version of Facebook or Google. It is not. It's a completely different animal, and if you use the same old tactics, you are guaranteed to fail. This right here is the core philosophy. On Meta or Google, the strategy is to boil the ocean. You cast this huge net, give the algorithm a massive audience, and trust it to find the right people for you. On LinkedIn, no way. You have to burn the pond. You identify a small, very specific pond where your dream clients, your absolute bullseye customers are swimming, and you focus all your firepower right there. It's surgical precision over brute force, every single time. And here's why that burn the pond strategy is non-negotiable. Look at these numbers. A typical CPM, that's the cost to show your ad to 1,000 people, can be anywhere from 20 to 90 bucks, sometimes even more. At that price, you literally can't afford to show your ad to the wrong person. Every single impression has to count. There is zero room for error. I absolutely love this idea. You know you're winning at LinkedIn ads when the impression itself is valuable. Think about that. Even if they don't click, you just got your company's name and message directly in front of the VP of sales at your #1 target account. That's a win. That's brand building with the exact people who matter. If you nail your targeting, every impression is a small victory. All right, mindset is locked in. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to run through the 5 most common illnesses that I see absolutely tanking people's LinkedIn campaigns. Okay, number 1, and honestly, this is the big one. Poor targeting. This is the silent killer of almost every failed campaign. If your targeting is off, nothing else you do matters. Your creative could be a masterpiece. Your offer could be incredible. But if you're showing it to the wrong people, you are literally just lighting your money on fire. Every single dollar. Next up, choosing the wrong campaign objective. This is like telling your GPS you want to go to the cheapest gas station when what you really need is to get to the airport. You're giving the LinkedIn algorithm the wrong instructions. If you tell it, get me website traffic, it'll find you people who love to click, not people who are ready to become a lead. You have to align your objective with your actual business goal. Okay, number 3 is a double whammy, a weak offer and boring creative. Let's be real, nobody goes on LinkedIn to get hit over the head with a sales pitch. If your ad screams, "Buy my stuff now," and has a cheesy stock photo, it's gonna get ignored. People are there to learn, to grow their careers. Your ad has to feel like it belongs there. It has to offer real value, not just a sales pitch. All right, this next one is a technical trap that gets so many people. Inside the Campaign Manager, LinkedIn has 2 little checkboxes that are turned on by default: audience expansion and the LinkedIn Audience Network. These sound helpful, right? Wrong. They basically give LinkedIn permission to show your ads to people outside your perfect handcrafted audience. For probably 99% of you watching, you need to find these settings and turn them off immediately. And the last big illness is just leaving money on the table by not nurturing your leads. Think about it. Someone clicked your ad, they visited your website. That's a huge signal of interest. They are a warm audience. If you just let them leave and never see your brand again, you're letting that potential relationship go completely cold. Retargeting isn't creepy. It's just continuing the conversation. Okay, enough with the problems. Let's get to the solutions. We've done the diagnosis. Now it's time for the treatment plan. Here are the step-by-step fixes. So how do we fix that targeting? It's a 4-step recipe. 1, before you spend a single dollar, use the Audience Insights tool to preview who you're about to target. 2, layer your targeting attributes. Don't just pick job titles and company size and industry. Get specific. 3, use exclusions. This is so powerful.
Tell LinkedIn who you don't want to see your ad, like interns or assistants. And 4, aim for a potent, powerful audience under 250,000 people. Remember, burn the pond. Now let's talk about your offer and your messaging. Look at this before and after. The before is all about the company. We sell the best B2B CRM software. It's a snooze fest. The after is all about the customer's problem. Stop letting sales leads slip through the cracks. See the difference? One is a statement, the other is a solution. You have to stop talking about what you are and start talking about what problem you solve.
Okay, this is a game changer. A huge pro tip. Instead of running your ads from your company page, where they look like, well, an ad, run them as a thought leader ad from a person's profile. Maybe your CEO, your head of sales, an expert on your team. Why? Because they look and feel like an organic post. They blend into the feed. And the results are almost always better. Higher click-through rates, lower costs. It's simple. People trust people more than they trust logos.
Okay, let's put this into practice. Let's say you've got a campaign running right now and it's not great. Let's do a quick walkthrough, like a live campaign autopsy, to figure out what to do. This table is your cheat sheet. Let's read the symptoms. Is your CPM sky high? Diagnosis: your audience is probably too small and niche. Action plan: try broadening your targeting a little. Maybe add some related job functions. Okay, next. Is your click-through rate in the gutter? Diagnosis: your ad creative just isn't connecting. Action plan: time to test a new headline, a new image, or maybe switch to one of those thought leader ads. Finally, are you getting clicks but zero conversions? Diagnosis: the problem isn't the ad, it's what happens after the click. Your offer or your landing page is the bottleneck. Action plan: A/B test your offer or make that lead form way simpler. And when you're looking at your dashboard, you have to know which metrics to focus on. Think of it like this. Leading metrics are like the speedometer in your car. They tell you what's happening right now. Your click-through rate is a great example. It tells you if people are engaging with your ad. Lagging metrics are like looking at your trip summary after you've arrived. Your cost per lead is a lagging metric. It tells you the end result. The key is to fix the leading metrics first. If you can get your CTR up, your CPL will almost always come down. So we've spent a lot of time on CPR for dying campaigns. But it's even better? Preventative medicine. Let's talk about a pre-launch checklist you can use to make sure your campaign is healthy from day one. Seriously, before you hit launch on any campaign, pull up this list and check every single box. Is audience expansion off? Check. Is the audience network off? Check. Is my audience size potent and under 250K? Check. Is my offer about providing value, not a hard sell? Check. Am I using the thought leader ad for better engagement? Check. And the big one, is my conversion tracking actually installed and working correctly? Check. If you can tick all these, your chances of success just went way, way up. So at the end of the day, what's the secret? It's not about having a massive budget. It's about having surgical precision. It's a completely different mindset. Burn the pond. Don't try to boil the ocean. So my question for you is this. After everything we've just covered, what is the first thing you are going to go and fix in your LinkedIn campaigns? What's the one change that's going to make the biggest difference for you? Drop it in the comments below. I genuinely want to know what you're going to tackle first. And hey, if this was helpful, you know the drill. A like and subscribe is always, always appreciated. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one.